Hello there, I am Agamon27 and I'm here coming to you live from the beautiful constraints of my base in Astroneer. Now you might be wondering, what the heck is he going to talk about now? Well, yeah, all of you guys who are subscribed to me for the purpose of watching Astroneer thought, oh, it's been like 3 months now, he's probably not going to cover the new update. Well, here I am! So I thought it fitting to cover the update like 2 months after it came out. Sorry for that, I am still slightly sick. Now, there are many new things that came out in this update, all of which I will hopefully cover in this video. Starting us off, we've got the Gravity Globe. Please focus. As you can obviously see, it's very cool. Now here's a little bit about the Gravity Globe. It's a recreational item. A specialized recreational sphere that offers an excellent enrichment for astroneers. It's basically a hamster ball. And for other sentient beings. I think you can probably gather what that means. Pero si no comprendes, it basically means these little troublemakers can ride it. And boy is it a sight to see. Whoa. Wait, hold on. You probably want to do this in a controlled environment, cause if it wasn't in a controlled environment, like Inoki just stumbled into here, I don't know where this hole came from. I probably made it early game. He apparently ran into it, and he's lucky that he ran into it, because if not, then he probably would have rolled off the planet into space. Keep in mind that is not possible. But anyways, I'm running out of oxygen, and I'm gonna die. But we'll just leave that little guy to roll back and forth infinitely for the rest of time until I reclaim him at the pad. I might be wondering, Agamo, how the heck do I get this so-called Gravity Globe? Well, the first and most notable way is typically to acquire it through the the trade platform. You can just get 8 Astronium for 1 Gravity Globe. It's a pretty simple trade, and following that one Astroneer tips and tricks video, you can go and check it out on my channel. I probably won't put a link in the description, but you get the idea. You can basically just go down to the core of the planet, make a quick trip to get some Astronium, then trade it for trade it. I can definitely English well. Trade it for a Gravity Globe. But there is another, much easier way. Yeah, you see that giant fancy soda can? So you're gonna want to get into that. You're gonna want to fly to space. Whee! Now, what you are looking for is not one of those dome landing sites. You're looking for a cylindrical landing site. That typically means it's a landing pad. But once you hover your cursor over it, you're gonna want it to say landing pad, but not home base. See right there, we've already found one just orbiting the planet for less than a minute. We've already found one, and basically what it says is landing pad, and that's it. It basically says nothing else, it just says landing pad. You're gonna want to land there. Now basically the idea is that all of these landing pads guaranteed have a gravity globe right there every time. Because with the new update, these structures will always have a gravity globe. And also with the new update, you can see these new structures, they work as landing pads, and you can see them when in orbit of a planet. You can find these kind of abandoned landing pads anywhere on any planet, and it will guaranteed most likely have a gravity globe. Now assuming you've got a decently sized rocket at this point, you're just gonna pick that bad boy up, and then just slot it into your rocket. Oh god, that was not intended. There we go. You could also find some other useful stuff here. Ooh, for example, this medium solar panel, completely intact. I'll be taking that, thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'm just gonna fly back to my base because I just got a free gravity globe. Yes, I still can't English well. Bro sounded like he was trying to do an impression of Goofy from Mickey Mouse. See, I've already found another landing pad just orbiting the planet for another less than a minute. And sure enough, there is another gravity globe here. Now, upon entering the gravity globe, you're gonna notice that it kind of like, I don't know, lights up, I guess. Now, it doesn't go too fast, and it rolls basically in gravity's favor, but you do have a decent amount of control on this vehicle. It's pretty good for early game, and it doesn't even require much power. Actually, it doesn't require any power. And it can jump. I mean, isn't that amazing? What's even cooler is that you can slot these guys to the top of rovers, and they can act as seats. Hold on, let me try to get in here really quick. You gonna go? Okay, there. See, we can control the rover from the gravity globe. And I personally think this looks way cooler than just a boring old little seat. Do you agree? And I mean, that's just about it for the gravity globe. It's a good early game vehicle, and you can play around with it quite a lot. You can probably play soccer with those extra large canopies, and maybe a marble lord, but you probably don't want to disrespect him. But now moving on to the portable smelter. Jesus, get the right angle already. Now just looking at this little guy, he already looks cool enough. Portable smelting furnace. It's a crafting module. You can turn it on and off, and you basically just have to slot the resource that you want to smelt into the socket. It's used to convert natural resources into refined resources, and it draws 2 units of power while active. Just to show you what it looks like when it's smelting something, I'm really quick gonna slot this organic into it. Then as you can see, it's kind of like it's burning the organic. Each little node goes down. This thing starts to flash for some reason. There's fire coming out of the top. Looks pretty cool. Then you might be wondering, where does the refinery resource come out? Well, if I didn't have those resource canisters already automatically pulling resources, it would just be right on top, exactly where you put the other resource. Oh, and I forgot to add about the gravity globe. You can also find them in downed wrecks, like those space station wrecks that you find. Yeah, you can sometimes find them on those. Sometimes. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with the smelting furnace, but probably the only other resource is... I mean, you might have guessed it. Well, not crafting, you lazy weirdo. On the trade platform. It's once again 8 Astroneer for portable smelting furnace. I think it's a little bit overpriced. Maybe just 6 Astronium. Not the magical crazy 8s. I actually personally think it looks quite similar to the button repeater. Or sorry, the proximity repeater, but you guys tell me what you think in the comments below. I personally think that the portable smelting furnace is an absolute game changer. I mean, imagine being able to... imagine being able to have a QTRTG on your backpack, a portable smelting furnace, and then you're just down in the caves gathering wolframite or laterite, and you can just smelt it right on your backpack. You don't have to walk up all the way up to the surface, and then put it in your main smelter. I mean, yes, that has more storage, but this is portable, which makes everything so much better. Now moving on to a couple of the smaller changes. Ooh, nice sunset, but still, just as I said before, those run-down or abandoned landing pads are now accessible while you're in orbit. So let's just click on that there. And they work as a regular landing pad, so you can just slot your rocket to it. Or if there's one near your early game base, you could probably build your base around this, which would be really helpful. Typically, you can find some pretty useful stuff. For example, I see this work light, and I already also see this little small wind turbine, and I also see that small solar. So yeah, I'm moving on to more stuff. You might be wondering, wait, what the heck happened to the tethers? What? Well, it's Halloween time, folks, and you know what that means. The seasonal event is back in Astroneer, and we even have themed tethers, tether toppers, is basically what the devs call them. You might be wondering, why the heck does Agamo look like that now? Well, it's Halloween season, what'd you think? Along with some Halloween-themed tether toppers and my weird apparel, the new, or not new, basically a rehashed event from past years has returned. Basically, you can do XOFARM. I've already completed the event, and apparently you only have 6 days left to complete it. So if you're watching this video, you only based on when this video was uploaded, you only have 6 days. This video was uploaded on Wednesday, by the way. Today's the 22nd. I'm really not keeping track of time well. After completing the first couple stages of the event, I'm pretty sure it would give you the Halloween throwback bundle, which included the Endless and Spooky visors. Was it the Pumpkin visor? I'm pretty sure it was just Spooky and Endless. It also gave you the Spooky color palette, which includes orange, kind of like a lighter yellowish mustard orange, and also purple. And to be honest, it's not a bad palette if you ask me. And you'd also get the Honest Living hat, I'm pretty sure, which is basically just like a farmer's hat. Now you just need to get that weird stick from the shop and then you're a farmer. Like the name of the event. Now some of the new stuff that you can unlock after completing the event is the Pollen Count visor and the Galastro cap hat. Not bad if you ask me. As you can see behind me, I've already started work on my pumpkin patch. I should probably hurry up, seeing as there's only 6 days left of the event. That's about it for the latest Astroneer limited time event. There's one final feature I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm only gonna give you a singular look, because I'm gonna make a video later on, an Astroneer lore video actually, elaborating on it. But for this next feature, I'm gonna have to go to another save, because on this save, I have not found this specific item that I'm talking about. It's pretty difficult to find, but once you find it, it's gonna be pretty clear. Oh, and trust me, it's a weird item. Supposedly, for now, it's called the curious item. I mean, I could literally hover my cursor over it and it says curious item. Each curious item has its own lore associated with it, and I'm pretty sure there's 67 curious items in the world of Astroneer. You can find them all over. You can find them in the caves, on the surface. This one specifically, so June 18th, number Elix. What? Stone canceled our usual meetup again. He's been agitated lately. The ship malfunctions have us all stressed, but this isn't like him at all. Bell, ESS Elysium. Now, what the absolute heck is that? Bell, I'm assuming is a character, maybe Conductor Bell. Maybe the stone she's talking about is Dr. Stone. But supposedly those two hate each other. I don't know why they'd be working with each other on the ESS Elysium. I don't know. Now you might want to see what happens when I use it. But I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna save that for another video, another time. But yeah. This thing is really weird. I mean, its shape, it has the same material that makes up the gateways and the core. Maybe it's an alien race making all this, I don't know. But I'm gonna save most of the lore stuff for another video, because it's gonna be the next Astroneer lore video. But I'm gonna end this video here. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that installation of Astroneer news. I basically tried to cover as much as I could in this video. This video may be a little bit late, but at least I tried, right? No, that was not enough. You should have done it earlier, Agamo. But that's gonna do it for me. I will see you guys in the next video. By the way, sub to the channel would be nice. You can always change your mind, but that wouldn't be very beneficial because you wouldn't get notified when I upload a new video, and I'd have one less subscriber, and I'd love to have you in the community. So yeah. Okay, goodbye. Yeah. Okay, but you still gotta agree that sticking a Galashapod in this thing is comedically the pinnacle of funniness.